Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 30... Is it 38 or 39? I think it's 30... I'm going to go with 39. Anyway, so I got sidetracked a bit. So end of last episode, I think we pretty much decided that we were going to go to war with the Ottomans. Oops, I just disabled buildings rather than moving it to the bottom. We decided we were going to go to the war with the Ottomans, because they currently have next to no manpower, as we established. What I'm going to do is, rather than get mercantilism now, when we go into war, I'm going to get the manpower recovery speed, proclaim holy war bonus. And so basically, who's going to join our war? Milan is the only one who will not. That's just because they've got war exhaustion. What I think will probably happen is that I will declare war, and then after a little while, their war exhaustion should go down quite fast. So I imagine it'll only be, maybe a year before Milan want to come into the war as well. So that should be good. I think the main war goal is going to be getting back more Mamluk territory. So Iskend will probably be the one we want. Actually, or maybe Cairo. Because it'd be nice to cut off these provinces down here. So maybe I'd like to get some of these provinces, because these are very valuable provinces. Actually, no, of course I want this. This is I always forget, because obviously the names change. This is actually Alexandria, or it will be once a Western nation holds it. So yeah, I do want that. So let's have a look. So I definitely want to call in France and the Commonwealth. And I want to take Alexandria. And that should be fine, I think. I can't see any reason why that's not fine. From what I can see, the Ottomans have an army there. Oh, actually, one thing I will do. Get my navy home. My Constantinople navy. Do I have one in Alexandria? Navies. I do not, actually, so that's fine. The rest of them should go home, I think. Who's Portugal at war with? Portugal are at war with England, and they're actually winning. So this would actually even be a better time to go to war, because England want to join this war on the side of the Ottomans, but obviously if they're in a war with Portugal, they're going to not be able to sort of devote themselves fully. It would appear that there is an army coming down here for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back these troops up here. Because what I don't want to do is miraculously get stack wiped at the start of a thing for no apparent reason. I think we will still declare war though. The troops are going to have to be somewhere, so whether they're down here or up there makes no real difference to me. I'm guessing some are probably here and probably some up here as well. So Alexandria and France Commonwealth join. Declare war. How long does this give it? 21. So the war is not going to be 20 years long. So taking it now is fine. And before I forget, I'm going to tell this person to go back to Constantinople, because otherwise what will happen is I will finish the war and I'll forget to actually send them back. And they'll just sit there and it'll waste money. Military, I don't want these forts activated, apart from Ragusa, I think. All the other ones I don't really need. I don't think. No, that should be fine. Are there any missions? Improve our prestige. Have prestige of 50. I'm going to take the mission, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. I mean, we could. I suppose any battles we're in will help us. What other policies can we take? Are we ahead on? What are we ahead on? We're ahead on admin and Diplo. So we could take an admin or a diplo policy. So, trade efficiency, 20%. I feel like we've got a lot of money, so I'm going to go for discipline, actually. Some more discipline. Yeah, no, that's all looks good to me. Right, let's see how this goes. Our agent in the Ottoman land was discovered, which is not ideal. I'm going to move my navy up to sort of, yeah, maybe Salento. Because then I can use them. Oh, that was close. Almost missed that. 50 prestige or 50 stability. No, admin power. Actually, if I take the prestige, that'll complete the mission, which means I get an extra stability. But I think I was actually at max stability, so that's probably not going to do anything. Oh, bless. Oman offered me a loan. So at least now I know where the vast majority of their forces are. Let's go and siege down Khartoum. Because that way that'll allow more troops to move freely. If we get the forts down, that'll allow more troops to move freely around this sort of Balkan area of the Ottomans. Land. When can I send my troops back? 8th of September. There we go. Loan offer from Persia. No, I'm good. See, I'm not even so worried about all of this because this land, it costs very little in the way of war score. Because it's all such low development prominency. And meanwhile, they're investing what is actually quite a lot of troops in quite a small area. So they are more than welcome to go and siege down most of North Africa. It doesn't matter to me. Because we'll take all of this, which is quite valuable. And, you know, I can always come back in this direction. That's not a huge concern. I feel like I could probably... Oh, typically we get a stability drop just after we... just after we got plus stability. Sod's Law. Milan gave us a loan offer. We're fine for money. Would Milan still join the war? They wouldn't because they've got war exhaustion. And their attitude towards our enemies is not ideal. So hopefully some of their troops, you know, bugger off in the other direction. What's in this army? I've got... Whoops. I'm going to divert the admin, do the admin power. I don't particularly want any unrest. What have I got in my army? I've got 4 light ships, 4 galley. Why have I got 4 light ships? I'm pretty sure I was under the illusion last episode that those were heavy ships. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's upgrade those ships. Might as well. So we have 20 galleys and 26 cogs. How many have they got? They do have a heavy ship. Come on, would be nice to siege down some of these provinces. That's only going to hold the Ottomans back for a few more months. Oh, the Ottomans did actually catch my spy again, so I should probably send them back when I can. It's not for a while. Spare no expense. I feel like John Hammond of Jurassic Park fame. 2nd of May. There we go. Send them back. What can I invest in? Yes, this will be good. Lovely. So we get brand new infantry. I think I'm going to go for the defensive guys because that's what I'm probably going to be doing primarily at the moment. I'm going to go for the Latin Dragoons being a bit more well-rounded, I think. And what else am I going to do? It's a shame wow. I think I already am focusing. Yeah, I am focusing on that. because I'd quite like to get the next military tech, which has tactics advantage. So that's military tech 24. The Ottomans are actually ahead of me on military tech by 1, so that's probably why they, beat me as easily as they did, was because of their huge tactics advantage. There we go. Right, we've got Carten. I'm going to go and get Beck as well. Siege down their forts. Oh dear. I didn't spot this down here. I wasn't paying attention. My fault. We're okay, though. I might just actually retreat all the way. Yeah. Well, not like being particularly given a choice in the matter. House of Sforza. Oh, lovely. So at least I got an heir and a queen consort and stuff like that. So I'm going to put friendlies can attach onto both of these armies. So it looks like the Ottomans are going to waste their time down here. Because the thing is, remember that while they're messing about in the desert, they are probably getting a fair amount of attrition. And they only had 10,000 manpower. They currently have 13,000, but note how many mercenaries they now have. Beck is down. Let's get Graz. Oh, no, I want you to go to Gors. Yeah, I'm okay with the way this is going, I think. Let's bring you guys together in Crane. How's the war going, generals? The Ottoman Commonwealth have got an army. What the hell is France doing? They appear to be sat on their arse doing nothing, which is a little bit annoying. Let me improve relations with them just to make sure that's all topped up. Send our guy back to the Ottomans. Oh, don't even do that to me. Would you look at that? Bloody Commonwealth abandoning me to what is probably going to be a loss unless they come in at the last second. Oh, they did get them. It's just as well that I have a fair old amount of manpower. Our advisor has died. What do we want? Well, we want a +3 guy, so yearly prestige it is, I guess. Let's go and attack these chaps. Although that is a desert province. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad, actually. Aha! I see an army on their own. Ta-da! Right, my army appears probably it is. Been sort of... Don't know why Commonwealth aren't exactly doing more, and I'm a bit annoyed at France for literally doing nothing. Their armies are just sat there doing nothing. Which, if I'm honest, could be better. So I guess now my job is to siege, well, re-siege, I guess. Get all of my land back. Do I want manpower? Yeah, let's ask for manpower from Tlemcen. Let's go to Hersek. Oh, let's go and get this Iskodria, this small army in Iskodria. There we go, we got 2,000 manpower and bonus friendship. Let's siege down Trebine, because that's another fort that's blocking our progress. So I think the Ottomans' army is what now? Coming around here. Silly Ottomans. causing us anguish. So what are they on now? They are on 1,111 manpower with a lot more mercenaries. So I think I still have no idea why it's taking them so damn long. Like, sorry, no. I have no idea why it's taking so long for France to get involved in this war. Like, I've given them all the accesses they need. They're just being goddamn lazy, quite frankly, I think. I think I need to take down Semendir, I think is how you pronounce it. Just because that fort is stopping me just coming straight down here. I have to go all the way up around there, which is a bit of a hassle. Where are you going? You're going to Benghazi, so let's go to Sur and unsiege that. Or rather, relieve the siege. Oh, yes, increased offensive. Siege ability plus 10%. That'll really help us. Especially given that we're at war at the moment. The Ottomans keep finding my spies, which is not ideal, I have to say. It's a bit annoying that Milan won't join. I haven't got any other allies, have I? Other than, obviously, my vassals. I think I'll improve relations with Milan. I might as... Oh, I'll just get my royal marriage with Mamluks back. I thought that 9-stack was going to attack my army then. That was insane. Well, they are insane, rather, if they thought that was going to work. Let's improve relations with our spare diplomat with Milan. Okay, so most of the Ottoman army has come up here, which actually is not so much of a problem. I'm going to push Actually, no, I just broke that siege. I'm an idiot. What I was meant to say was I was going to sort of force my way through. Ah, there we go. Siege is down. Next fort. I think we just go after most of this land. Because if we occupy it, I believe that, I mean, it at the very least denies them... did a national unrest? That's fine. Because if we occupy it, does it deny them the tax income? I think it also denies them the manpower they would get from it. And stuff like that. Game 1 stability, definitely. So we're back up to max. Right. We should now... So we have the war goal, which is brilliant. So we're going to move our armies down hither. So now that we have the war goal, we're technically winning the war. Although... Wow, France have actually decided to get off their arse and do something. So essentially, Ottomans are losing this war. Just time is taking its toll. Essentially, they had like a massive brute force at the start, which they obviously threw straight down here and beat me. But that is the problem when you have a empire this big, is you can't defend it on all fronts, especially when you're against multiple, like in this case, great powers. So this this one should come down quite easily. Get Rashid. Kabardia. Oh, okay. Of course, they're transferring ownership to me, aren't they? Get Dumyat. Oh, you silly Ottomans. I'm just gonna... Oh, I already... Let's brute force that down. Cairo's down. Get Dumyat. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave my armies there. And let's Tlemcen probably take most of this, because at the moment, none of the Ottoman armies can get down here with my 2 troops there, unless they use navies, which they almost certainly won't. This is going quite well. So I'm going to take my army now up here and try and relieve, or basically help against the Ottomans in the Commonwealth territory. Because obviously we still hold land up there. There's no point me sort of throwing it away. Although that is a lot of troops. So I'm going to keep my distance, I think. So I won't go too far, especially without reinforcements. So I'm going to go to the Sina and Gaz, actually, or Gaze, because actually they function in the exact same way. So does El Karak. Oh, would you look at that? Hejaz, we're just sending some troops up there. Recall our diplomat from Milan. Oh, there we go. There's an Ottoman army. Find them. Right, so we'll just sit in these 2 provinces there. Oh, God, we've got more diplo power than we know what to do with. How are we on institutions? Don't think it's anywhere near us, is it? At the moment. Yeah, it's all the way over here. It's just going to take a while. What can we do in the meantime? I guess we have to develop stuff, which we will do in the next episode, because I don't want this to run on for too long. This war, I think the Ottomans are pretty much done. The number of troops they are fielding is almost entirely made of mercenaries, although their manpower is going back up, but that is because they are using mercenaries for pretty much their entire army. Looks like Commonwealth are now bringing people back up, or armies back up this way, so I will help them. And in the next episode, we'll almost certainly end this war and peace out, and basically try and get as much of the Mamluks' land back as possible. Depending on our war score, we may even be able to get all of it back, which would be a big bonus to the power of the Mamluks, because even though they hold a decent amount of territory, it's all very low development. So the amount of troops they're offering is pretty low. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.